Right, welcome back, everybody. Well, as we've got it written on the screen, and as you may know, it's International Workers' Day. Even though you might be going out to work today, don't worry, you're not alone. There's a studio full of us here that are working today. But today what we're going to be doing is taking a look at the employment issues facing our country's so-called born frees. Exactly how free are they, given our high levels of unemployment, a challenging education system, and a still sizable degree of inequality? How do the latter affect young South Africans who are employed? Well, to answer these questions, we're joined in studio by the chairman, Vincent Seloane from the South African Young Professional Forum. Good to have you on the program. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you, and good morning to the viewers
at home.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Okay, so let's look at some figures that have come out. Recent figures from the Institute of Race Relations showing that the unemployment rate for African males aged 15 to 24 is 67%, and that's compared to 75% of African females. So before we talk about the gender, let's just look at unemployment overall in this grouping of 15 to 24. How does it look?
It's really bad, because if you can check what we need, the government should try to do more in order to employ young people or develop their skills. And not only the government, but also the private companies. They should also play a major role in developing a channel whereby young people who have completed their degrees may be able to find work. Because what is happening currently is that you find that companies that are just standbys, like hyenas. They just want to grab what the government has produced through the education system. So what they need to do is to be part of the education system, be part of the funding, be part of developing young entrepreneurs, because the focus should not only be on finding employment, should also be producing young entrepreneurs who are going to create employment and employ those other young employees who are young graduates who are not employed. Yeah.
Now, looking at the figures that I spoke about a bit earlier, particularly with reference to the gender disparity, why is it? Why do you think that in terms of that employment rate, males versus females are so high?
It's because I think there is a lack of trust in the females by companies. They think that the males, they are the best employees that they could have in the companies, and they can perform better than the females. And I think it's also patriarchal, if you can look at it.
Sure. I'll try not to be offended by that particular comment, that men are better for the job, which I suppose is still a problem in this day and age. It's still, you know, it's something that we have to work towards to get rid of that perception.
Yes, there are a lot of things to deal with.
Yeah. Now, the black and poor youth are still perceived to start on the back foot in the work environment compared to other peers. Is it valid? What, if so, why?
It is valid, because if you can look at the unemployment rate, in fact, it is more in the rural areas than in urban areas. Young people from the rural areas, they don't have enough information. There is lack of access to internet to give them access to information, and as far as information relating to starting their own businesses. Then if we can maybe through the government start creating maybe hubs whereby young people can go to and be able to access information, so that they can be well informed about what is going on in the country.
Yeah. Black economic empowerment, is it still fair in this day and age? What are your views on this, particularly amongst the youth?
Black empowerment, black economic empowerment is very relevant, and it's very important. It's just that, you know, somehow it does not cater everyone, more especially young professionals and young entrepreneurs. Yeah. So I think that what needs to be done is that we need to have a situation where, in fact, there is a certain percentage that focuses on young professionals and young people or young entrepreneurs, so that they can get absorbed into the economic system.
Yeah. Let's just I suppose, start wrapping up the interview by looking at some of the greatest challenges that are facing the youth in the workforce today. What is it? What do you feel? What do you hear?
Well, the challenges would be you are moving out of the institution of higher learning, then you have to somehow adjust to a working environment. And another issue is for young professionals who are disabled. You'll find that they are not in the same footing as the abled young professionals. So the adjustment they are very difficult. And you're moving from an environment whereby you're just a student going to a class, coming back, sitting on Facebook or enjoying your internet. But now at the workplace, you've got some level of responsibility.
Yeah.
The employer expects something from you.
Yeah, indeed, and it's a big responsibility. It really is that people do. If viewers out there and the young want to get involved in the forum, how do they go about this? What do they have to do?
They can contact us on 011 0555 644.
Okay, so say that again. 011
011 0555 644. Yes.
Okay, so that's 011 055 644. I don't imagine you're open today, but you can start calling from next week Monday.
They can call from next week Monday, yes,
okay,
of course.
Excellent. Well, have a lovely public holiday. Thank you for joining us, getting up early, coming to talk to us about some of the issues facing the youth on this Workers' Day. That's Vincent Seloane from the South African Young Professionals Forum. Now, don't forget, if you would like to contact them, you can do so on this telephone number 011 055 5644.